Hey, what's up, guys? We'll be using the Sudsy Soapery's Cola with Rhassoul clay for the soap today. That's what you guys chose. And RazoRock's 24 millimeter Barber synthetic. Go ahead and wring that out. And we're going to just start lathering here. Hope everybody is having a good week. It is hump day. Well, today was hump day. When this uploads, it'll probably be Thursday. So hope everybody has a good Thursday and end of the week. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this brush. There we go. That's good. We'll be using a straight today. It'll be the Koraat razor. Koraat's out of Austria, and that razor took about a month and was it a month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it was. I don't really remember, but I know it was supposed to be here a lot sooner than it arrived, and it said it was lost for quite some time too, and then it popped up. So okay, whatever. I also wanted to. I brought in the vehicle this morning. I actually brought Aftershave too, but like the shorts are 30. I'm sorry, or 15 or 60 seconds. But I think you have to upload your first short to get the 60 seconds. So now I have the 60-second thing. So I barely got out the two soaps within the 15 seconds. I have just a little over a day's growth, maybe 24, 25, 26 hours, somewhere in there. And that's still kind of doing its thing from the sticker bush or thorn bush, whatever. Just taking out what we have around the excess in here. Yeah, I had a pretty, I would say, pretty slow day at work today. It wasn't, I mean, it was steady work, but it wasn't like an overflow where you're kind of like rushing and stressed and that type of thing. It was just a pretty smooth day, for lack of a better way of putting it. Pretty smooth work day. So can't complain about that. All right, we loaded this heavy, which is fine because honestly, I want to get another Sudsy Soapery soap, but you know this base is good. There's no denying it. It's a vegan base. But it's not like to the point where I would want to like spend a whole bunch of money on a couple different scents. So I'm trying to get through this specific soap so I can buy another scent from the Sudsy Soapery. They have some really cool scents like rose and pepper, rose and pink pepper, something like that. Like there's a lot of cool scents, and Mike's Naturals has a lot of cool scents too. And I think the big thing with Mike's and the big thing with the Sudsy Soapery is they will kind of tell you what the scent is in the title, right? So like this is Cola with Rhassoul clay. Well, there's Rhassoul clay in it, like little pieces of clay. That's where the Rhassoul clay comes in. But the cola is basically like a cola scent that they. So it's a very simplistic scent. Now to me, if I get cola, sometimes I do. Sometimes I just get like an earth scent. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I just keep adding water to this. Like I said, I loaded pretty heavy. So I'm dunking my entire brush there into water and then basically just painting that water in. The lather here is definitely dense. It's very thick. And that's what I'm saying about the base. Like it's a vegan base, but it's a very, very nice base. I've never had an issue with this. I've never had an issue lathering. It's always been very slick. It's always been very good as far as taking the hydration. So, never an issue with this soap. All right, we'll dunk it one more time and we'll roll with that. Nice. You can tell I'm adding a lot of water here. I'm not being shy with the water at all. All right, so before we start shaving, I'm going to show you the soaps for the next shave. And it's actually, the heck, got soap on my shoulder. It's actually 2 samples, so I'll bowl out of these. It's Sterling's Coniferous. I've used it just one time. It's an okay scent. I don't know. This isn't really a scent for me. This was actually sent with one of my orders. They sent the sample, but whatever. So yeah, Coniferous from Sterling or Vito. I wrote that on there. This is what Alex sent me. I get like a Vicks Vapor Rub, but it's Vito's shaving cream or shaving soap, whatever it is. It is a cream. So yeah. So that's that. We're using our Koraat, like I said. Coca-Cola scales, very nice. Have water on it. Barber's notch. It has the it's an extra hollow, but it has, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. It has like a, anyway, the camera's not gonna pick it up. Right here, it has like a little bit of a chunkier spot. You could probably see right there. A little bit of a chunkier spot where it kind of like, I don't know, increases the rigidity of the actual blade, the edge. So, and my notes have that this is my Uzuku edge. So, we are dripping lather everywhere. So give me 1 second. It's a well-hydrated soap. Because of that, lather is going everywhere. Yeah, so I always found it kind of difficult for me to like, do this whole thing where you're looking at the side and stuff. So what I basically have been doing is just looking down the front of it, just easier in my opinion, at least for me. So. Very nice. Yeah, very slick lather. The scent is what it is. Like, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's just, man, you know, meh, whatever. But what really gets me on this soap is the base. Because for a vegan soap, this is a very, very nice base. And it's not talked about. I must have opened something up on my chin. It's not talked about that much, which is, you know, kind of sad, because this is a very, very good vegan soap. And I don't know. I just don't think it gets the love that it should. The only reason that I do have this soap is Rudd's Shaves. I haven't seen Rudd's post a video in quite some time. I hope everything's good with him. I know that it kind of stopped around COVID time, like, you know, last year. Around when COVID started, I think he may have posted 1 or 2 videos since then, and it's been kind of dormant. I don't do like Facebook groups or anything like that, so maybe he's active there. I just don't know. But yeah, hope Rudd's is good. Rudd sent me, I think, 4 or 5 soaps, actually. I think a couple samples, but he sent me a full tub of this, the Sudsy Soapery. He sent me a half tub of the Katie's Bubbles Barnegat Bay. And the matching splash with that. So, yeah, hope Rudd's is doing well. Another person that I used to watch a lot when I first started wet shaving, especially straight razor shaving, was Dr. Matt. I know Dr. Matt's okay. He posts every now and then, but last time I talked to him about like a video, he said that he just didn't want to be like a shaving channel, kind of like what this is. Like, he wanted to do informative things like honing and that type of thing. So I respect that. You know, people have things pop up, you know, different priorities. It's life, you know. I'm not really sure what Rudd's does for work. I know Dr. Matt. Dr. Matt is a chiropractor. Like I said, I'm not really sure what Rudd's does. Another one I watch is when I can is Anthony Esposito. Anthony is a I don't know what you'd call him, like lawn care or like, you know, he does lawn care. Like, he, you know, trims trees and plants bushes and mows lawns and that type of thing. He does it all, I think. I think that's pretty much what he does. So that's what Ant does. CDB, I'm not really sure what CDB does. I know he's retired military. I think Army. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I know he's retired military. Other than that, I don't know what he does for a day job. Maybe he's retired. I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. Yeah, CDB pops into this channel every now and then. Not every video, but, you know, every once in a while. And then Tim, I'm not sure what Tim Shaves does for a profession either. DK, not really sure what he does. Who's the guy? There's a guy that hosts some shaving thing with CDB. I can't think of his name. David. His name is David. He has a YouTube channel. I just can't think of the YouTube channel name. But anyways, he's a... The only reason I don't talk to David. No, David doesn't know me from, you know, from Adam. But I've watched one of the... I watched a couple of the episodes, but in one of the episodes, he mentioned he's a security guard. So yeah, there's a lot of, you know, I mean, you know, most people that wet shave, or at least do it the way we do it, are, you know, adults. Like, you don't have any 15, 16. I mean, you could. I'm sure there are, you know, but it's not the norm to have, you know, younger guys in here. Especially making videos on YouTube, that I know of at least. And, you know, so. Very, very nice lather. I cannot complain at all with Sudsy Soapery's lather. And, you know, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure their formula now is the same they haven't changed formulas, essentially, from the soap I have now. And the soap I have now is at least 4 or 5 years old. So we have a couple of Japanese flags popping up, gentlemen. One right there. Actually, 2 right there. One right there. One right there. That's what Linguophile dubbed the Japanese flag. In 2018, we went to Japan, my wife and I. Such a cool experience. It really was. We do plan on going back as well. Hopefully once all the madness settles. Which, you know, will that be anytime soon? I don't know. But yeah. But it's such a different, you know, they have such a different culture over there than we have here. And it's like over there, like, don't get me wrong, I haven't been to New York more than 3 times. I've been there exactly 3 times. I haven't been there more than 3 times, right? And all I can tell you is the norm in the, like, it's rare to find someone that's, how should I say it politely? That's not a dick. I think that's polite. In New York. in my experience, you know, in the city. The complete opposite in Japan. Like, it was difficult to find any buttholes in Japan anywhere, not just in Tokyo or Hokkaido or any of the big cities, you know. This razor is absolutely dominating my growth. I mean, it's crazy. You hear this? No, you don't, because it's scraping my face. There's no hair there. Did I cut myself? No, that's coming from that little... Yeah, just coming from a little bump. Yeah, so, you know, like I said, Japan is just a completely different experience. Honestly, it's a culture shock, man. Because if you come from... Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in the South. I'm in Louisiana. You know, you hear that Southern hospitality thing. And I would say that that's true. For the most part. You have buttholes over here, too. But for the most part, you know, if someone knows you're not from, you know, around here, especially not from this country, like my experience has been, you know, we're very polite. At least, you know, South Louisiana where I am. So, but it's like if you came from up north down here, like you wouldn't expect that. Just like when I go up north, you know, I don't expect hospitality. I don't expect, you know, people to be courteous or nice. Man, it was when I was in Miami, I was watching some YouTube videos because I actually had time and for some reason this kind of falls into everything I'm talking about. Just rinsing off the Koraat here. Look at that thing. Coca-Cola scales. Man, that thing is beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, so this kind of like falls into what I'm talking about. On YouTube, you could look up people that ride bikes in New York. And there's a specific bike lane, right? There is in Japan as well. Japan is big on bicycles. I think it's like 60 or 70% of their entire travel, you know, in the city, obviously, is done by bicycle. We're using CDB's awesome sauce. That is a spectacular shave. Yeah, I had a couple little things here and there, little bumps that I chopped off. But other than that, man, my face is feeling super slick. Super moisturized because you can see right there, super creamed triple butter. This thing is loaded with, you know, with the butters, kokum butter and mango butter and this butter and that butter. I mean, it's loaded, and so you kind of get somewhat of a tallow feel, not quite, but similar. But yeah, you can watch those videos on YouTube. The scent all at once just like went up my nose. And man, people are running red lights. You got a red light. You got a red light and you got a green light. Like, you know, going this way, you got a green light. Going this way, you got a red light. These people are cutting the green light people off to go. What the hell? I don't know, man. I've never driven in New York. Someone else was always driving every time I've been, but just the courtesy, it's just not there. And when you cram millions of people in a little city, like, I get it, you know, everybody's trying to get to work, everybody's trying to get somewhere. There's not enough room on the road, way too many cars. I understand. But man, understanding it and like, I don't know, agreeing with it are two completely separate things. Wow, it's a very nice shave. Look at that. My face is on fire right now. You can see it's probably like a little red. This razor is no joke. It's aggressive as aggressive will be, and you'll say something like, "Well, aren't all straight razors aggressive?" Yeah, absolutely. But this one, extra hollows typically are aggressive. But like I've always said, man, like extra hollows kind of have that weeble wobble, that flex. This has that like stabilizer or whatever the heck it's called from Koraat, and it does its job. It holds that edge, and so I don't know. I might have to dull. I'm gonna have to probably run that razor through my. I have a felt block. Is it in here? Must be in the other bathroom. I have like a little felt block, and what I'll do sometimes, what I'll do for actual DE blades, like a feather, for instance, that are very sharp. I run even some razors sometimes whenever I do it on a synthetic. I'll have my little felt block and I'll run it through the felt block. Just gentle, just let the razor weight go and it'll take off that extreme, like very, very sharp, feeling. But what I can tell you right now is my face has that very like moisturized and powdery feel. And I'm not joking when I say that. It really does. It feels like I have talcum powder all over my face, but not in a bad way. Like, it's very soft. It feels like my son's rear end. Yeah. I changed him earlier today, and yep, this feels like his rear end for sure. Wow, very, very nice shave. Bleeding has stopped everywhere except for bleeding stopped everywhere. We still have to deal with that little thing. I'm going to put on some Neosporin now on that. All right, guys, if you haven't already, I mean, I'm sure 99% of you aren't even watching any longer, but for those of you that are, a little bit of Neosporin on that just to kind of keep it moist and keep it happy. Put a little bit right here where I had that little nick. There's some right there too. Had a little something right there. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, guys, wish you guys the best. The shave again was with the Sudsy Soapery Cola with Rhassoul clay. Yeah, I can't really read the ingredients. One thing I don't like about this is the labels. It's like a paper label, so it's not waterproof. So this has been wet several times, and it just kind of like crumbles up the lettering. It's impossible to read, unfortunately. But that's a shame, guys. I've taken up enough of your time. Half of you that are still watching, which is probably 2 or 3, aren't even paying attention any longer. And the other half have already dipped out. And anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment down below on the items for the next shave, which will probably be... probably won't shave Thursday night, which is tomorrow. I'll probably shave Friday night, so it'll be uploaded Saturday morning. Something like that. Anyways, hope you guys have a good end of your week. And yeah, see you guys later. Can I push the thing? I tried just twice to push the damn thing. Push it!